Some roads are designed just to get you from point A to point B. And then there is the Transfăgărășan. Today, we are leaving the dark dungeons of Corvin Castle behind and tackling one of the most spectacular driving routes on the entire planet, the Transfăgărășan Road. This drive is absolutely unbelievable. As you climb higher in altitude, you are met with these incredible winding slopes, massive dark tunnels, and breathtaking views at every single turn. We had to pull the car over so many times just to take pictures of the scenic valleys. Carved straight to the towering Făgăraș Mountains in the early 1970s, this route was born out of paranoia. The communist leader Nicolae Ceausescu ordered its construction as a quick military escape route, using thousands of tons of dynamite to blast through the solid rock. Today, it is widely considered one of the most spectacular driving routes on the planet. As we wound our way up the hairpin turns and massive dark tunnels, the views open up into these breathtaking, sweeping valleys. Eventually, we reached the very top of the road, which sits over 2,000 meters high.
Come on, check it. Little bear. We don't have to go there anymore.
The cable car wasn't working that day, but honestly, just standing at the viewing deck and looking out was magnificent enough. Right at the summit is Bâlea or Bâlea Lake. It is a stunning natural glacier lake surrounded by rocky peaks. The wind was absolutely whipping up there, but we still managed to get some fantastic shots. We fell so in love with this place that he actually wanted to come back and stay overnight, and I am right there with him.
What to think now about the pork skin?
This one is better because the one in UK has a smell. So I don't like it. But I don't normally like pork skin, but this is nice. Like chicharon.
Yeah, it's really nice. I know. Oh.
Take some too.
Now, a very important disclaimer, if you want to drive this route yourself, we came during the last week of September 2024, so the road was clear and passable. But because of the extreme altitude, the Transfăgărășan gets buried in snow and is completely closed off to cars from the late October all the way until June. Always check the official road status before you travel so your plans don't get derailed. Descending the mountain, the scenery wasn't the only thing that caught our attention. Right on the side of the winding road, we encountered the locals, a wild mama brown bear and her cub. Seeing them this close is an unbelievable experience, but it also revealed a massive problem. We watched cars pull over to literally feed them out their windows. The Romanian government has strict warnings against this, and for good reason. Feeding them trains the bear to rely on cars for food, pulling them out of safety of the forest and directly into the path of danger. If you ever drive this road, please respect the wildlife. Keep your windows up, do not throw food, and let them remain wild. As we continued our drive, some local vendors told us about the true Dracula castle. A lot of people mix this up with Brand Castle, but the real one is actually Poenari Fortress. We drove there next. But unfortunately, the actual castle ruins up on the high hill were closed for major renovations and not open to the public. However, we did get to learn the incredible true history of Vlad the Impaler, the man who inspired the name Dracula.
Let's go to see a movie, 20 minutes movie. What is it?
It turns out his father was in a knightly group called the Order of the Dragon. In Romanian, Drac means dragon, so the name Dracula simply translates to son of the dragon. And Vlad wasn't really a bad person in the way movies portray him. He was a ruler fighting to protect his land from massive invading armies and avenging his father and brother who were betrayed by political rivals. Because his own army was so small, he had to use brutal psychological warfare, like impaling his enemies, to terrify the invaders. His harsh punishments made him look like a monster to the outside world. But locally, he was a hero fighting for his family's survival. Learning this side of Romanian history was incredibly eye-opening. After soaking in all that history, we drove another hour and a half to the beautiful city of Brașov, where we settled in for the night. Almost reaching our city. Not our city, but the city where we will stay. It's called Brașov. Make sure you are subscribed because in the next video, we are visiting the famous Bran Castle, exploring the Brașov Fortress, and taking a sunset hike that ends with the biggest surprise of my entire life. You do not want to miss it. See you then! I don't even want to go off it.